All right, with New York, and Excalibur behind me, thought I would talk about my stays in Vegas. So, you know, occasionally I spend the night in my car, most notably during F1 weekend and that baseball trip to Oakland and the baseball trip to Denver. Also, a lot of nights in casino hotels, like Excalibur, and a lot of nights in Airbnbs in Vegas. So I spent 203 days in Vegas. What's the breakdown? How many in an Airbnb? How many in a car? How many in a casino hotel? And what were the costs? I'm gonna tell you all that right now. And just like the expenses videos, at the end there will be a chart. Just gotta have a few graphics on the screen as I say this. So, casino hotels, 91 nights this year in Vegas in casino hotels. I think it was $1,060 and some change. It came out to $11.65 per night. The thing is, a lot of them I paid with comps. So I did not pay with cash. So I paid 0 in cash, so I count that as 0. Let me know in the comments if next year you want me to keep track of the total cost, even if I paid in comps, how much it cost, and at the end of the year I can convert comps to cash and tell you what the casino received, not necessarily what I paid, but what the casino received, whether it was cash from me or I can convert the comps to cash and give you maybe a fuller picture. But to me, I have the comps. I use them intelligently. I used a lot on rooms, so it came out to $11.65 per night in the casino. Airbnbs, anywhere from a 2-night stay through a full month. I think my shortest was a 2-night stay. I think my longest was a 34-night stay out here in Vegas. $3,090.25 divided by 100 days, so it came out to about $30.90 per day in an Airbnb in Vegas. And then the car. So you know about the 6 nights, the Oakland A's baseball game trip, the Rockies baseball game trip, and F1 weekend, and occasionally there are 1 or 2 nights where, for whatever reason, don't want to leave the strip and don't want to pay for a room. So total 12 nights in the car this year, and of course total of $0. So the rates are low, no secret about that. But again, the hidden value in that, in addition to the amount of money I pay being a small amount of money, is what I don't get. I don't have to pay security deposits that there's no chance I get back the full amount. That's happened in every apartment I've ever lived in. Yeah, they put a hold on my credit card for incidentals, always get all of it back. I don't have to deal with utility personnel. I don't have utility problems. Like full days of people's lives are wasted because the electricity isn't working, because the Wi-Fi isn't working, because there's a gas leak, because the power is out in the whole neighborhood. Calling people from the utility companies and trying to get things fixed. And if you ever lived in New York, you understand when you call Con Ed and try to get a problem with your bill fixed, you're gonna lose. You really need to be one of the world's greatest at arguing and wearing people down in order to win. The people at Con Ed, their goal is to make your life pure hell. And nothing you need to get fixed is gonna get fixed. So I never have utility problems, anything like that. I think the worst thing that happened, really no problems at all this year. Last year, there were I think 3 times the code to get into the front door at the Airbnb. I wanted it the night before. I didn't get it till the morning of. That was a little inconvenient. And I think once last year, the light didn't work. The switch on the wall in my bedroom, just nothing happened when I turned it on. So there was a lamp on the desk. Didn't really light up the whole room, but whatever. For 2 days, no big deal. Left a note for the host that something wasn't working. And after 2 days, a day and a half, I was gone and never had to deal with that again. So low rates, and it's what I don't get that is the hidden value. But what do I need to pay? Not monetarily, but what do I need to pay that you might not see in the data in order to live this way? How many intra-city moves were there? Intra, I-N-T-R-A. So moving from a room in Vegas to another room in Vegas, how many times did that happen? Not when I moved to another city, because say I had an apartment here, like a lot of people in the comments are obsessed that I get an apartment here, which is never gonna happen, by the way. But if I had that, and then spent a week in California, even with an apartment here, I would need to pack a few things. I would need to get in my car. I would need to drive to California and check into some room in California. So that's the same. It's how many between Vegas and Vegas moves have there been? The answer is 30. 30 times I moved from a room in Vegas to another room in Vegas. That is the cost of getting all this, of getting the low rates, of ridding my life of utility issues, of ridding my life of dealing with employees at utility companies, of ridding my life of all the things I don't want. There is a cost, of course, it's not free. I moved 30 times in the same city from one room to another. So there you go. And now the chart, which will also include, besides the things I said, the total. I add up those 203 days in the chart. So enjoy that to end the video. All right, here's the chart. First, a picture I took of the rake in Tahoe. I was going to use it as a thumbnail, chose not to, but still have the picture, want to use it, so that's the background. Open up a chart, and the columns are the type of stay. Across is the data, days, and the money and everything. So like I said, in the casino, 91 nights, $1,060.47 paid in cash. That's $1,165 per day. Airbnbs in Vegas, 100 days, $3,090 and a quarter. So that's $30.90 per day. Car doesn't cost anything. Did that 12 nights throughout the year. And the totals. I was in Vegas for a total of 203 days this year. In room rates, I paid $4,150.72, and that is an average of $20.45, living like an urban poker nomad within the city of Las Vegas. All the data, look at it for as long as you want. End of the video.